I'm not here to fake it. This is real life, raw moments, and full vibes. From wild adventures to everyday chaos, FUMA Boy'Z is where energy meets authenticity. Hit subscribe, and let's live this out loud.
How y'all doing tonight? All right. What's going on, DCA? We're going to rock this out tonight, man. Let me just tell you that. But before we get started, we do what we always do. We got to set the mood, the tone, and play some music in the background. We're going to do, let's feel this one. Let's knock some stuff down. Yeah. You know how it goes. DCA, we got an exciting lineup for the day. You know, ooh, yeah, feel that, Dave. Feel that one. Yeah. Yeah. All right. This is grand. Woo! You gotta feel it though. When the energy come on, when that song come on, the energy just is knocking for it. All right, so we're gonna get into it like we always do. So we got an exciting lineup today. Of course, we're gonna go over some crypto. We'll probably hit the ETF tracking. We've got a new song by Lemi that we're gonna pop out today. You know, and I thought about this one. Next topic, I said, you know, what tech can we talk about? And I'm like, you know what? We've always talked about centralized exchanges, but I never really showed them. So today, the technology is going to be centralized exchanges. I'm just going to show a couple. We're going to breeze through. And then the next show, I'll show some decentralized exchanges. And we'll rock it just like that. So we got some more songs and stuff we're going to go into. We got some crypto news we're going to get into. We're going to talk about XDC. Of course, we're going to talk about XLM. We're going to go through some news all over that. The feature content creator. It's going to be Linda P. Jones, guys and girls. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put Linda P. Jones as the feature content creator. I don't know if you've ever been to her channel, but if you haven't, you need to. She's got a pretty good format where it's just her talking, no distraction. She just gives you it directly. So we're going to go over her page, and we're going to go from there. Feature coin, because everybody is talking about it, is XLM and Stellar, or Stellar Lumens, or XLM, however you want to call it. We're going to go to their webpage, because we talk about it all the time, but we never visit their webpage. We just talk about it. We read the news on it. We look at the partnerships, the deals. We really don't go to their webpage like we should. So that's what we're going to do, Silver. Silver, that's what we're doing. Of course, we're going to play some videos while we're doing all this type of stuff as well. But that's how we're going to rock today. Now, let's address last night. 2 hours of phenomenal greatness. We have Romeo the King on here and the master himself, Crypto Tail. I had to call him last night and say that was fire. And we had like a little decision to make. Do we do it again? Do we do it every day? Do it every week? We had a decision to make. So it looks like what we're going to do is do it every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks. We're going to bring them on here. We're going to talk some crypto. And then we're going to go ahead and throw some music on. Now, the cool thing about that, if you all in the chat pressure them like FUMA pressures them. You be the Suge Knight, not me. You be the Suge Knight. I guarantee you they'll make some more music. Also, I'm going to find it, but Romeo dropped an ad today to show where you can get the music and buy it. And it was phenomenal. I put it on as a YouTube short. a TikTok short, an Instagram short. And I was like, okay, this is phenomenal. I got the call, hey, FUMA, you need to get this right now and drop it. I literally got the call. I was asleep. When I got the call. I woke up there. FUMA, yo, you got to take a look at this right now. All right, I'll call you back. Hit a couple digits on the phone. Watched it. I was like, oh, that's phenomenal. Call her back. Hey, can I drop it? And you can drop it right now. So there's a lot of people actively working on projects, where it be websites, where the people may be writing books. They may be putting ads and helping people out. You got people making music. So there's some people out here for you guys. That's all I got to say. There are some people that are out here for you guys. All right. Let's get into this today. Let's bring up the sites. Let's really get into this. We won't go through all the crypto. We did that quite harshly last night. But we'll go through a couple of them. All right. Here we go. We got Bitcoin at 71. We got Ethereum dip below 2. All right, here go to play. D44 high 9 formation. If it hits 1,500, gobble up, nibble a little of it. Ooh, nibble it. Just nibble it. Your XRP at $1.29. I expect XRP to retrace to like $1. If it goes below $1, it's gobble up. Dollar cost average and gobble it. Solano's at 80. Tron's at 34. That's sideways to me. Hyperliquid is taking off. It's at 74, up 21%. And Cardano 22. Cardano get a 15 cent. It's a buy. 15 cent Cardano. Sellers at 23. So, I would say, seller is still a buy. Anything at the seller for $1 is still a buy. But there are some other plays out here that are emerging. Very. Chainlink 898. Okay. Kansas still at 15. It's going sideways. H-bar is at 9 cents. H-bar is a buy. It's a buy no matter what. It's a good buy at 70. 5 to 7 cents. Avalanche is always a buy right now. Avalanche under 40 is a buy. Under 10 is definitely a buy. Sui. Oh, there it is. Sui's at 87. Remember I was saying Sui under $1? The reason why I'm saying that is Sui has some places to go. So Sui's a buy right now. Sui's a buy. Mirror at 259. Okay. Shiba's at 0.5, 0.050. You can nibble on that. Chronos at 6. We've seen it pop to 13 cent. It's okay. You got Ripple USD. Algorand's at 11. Algorand's a good buy. Yeah. Quant at 71.49. It's okay. That's a deal. Matic at 9 cents. Cosmos. So FUMA's been asleep. I'm looking at the market fresh like y'all. My guess is we went back to war with Iran. I guarantee you that's what's causing this. It's it doesn't matter. We're still in a good place. And I'm gonna give you all the grand at the very end of this. I'm gonna say what you should buy. These are the features. Cosmos is good. If you buying it, you staking it anyway. Casper at 3 cents. XDC at 3. Ooh. Flare at 007. So as I go down this list, and I'm looking, and we got Zebek at 002. Stronghold at 005. XPR at 002. Ooh, Velo at 003. You got the VThor. Looking down. We don't have to go through every single one of them. We don't look at them. You're wondering, FUMA, if FUMA had $10 right now, $10, it would be a very hard one to pick. I would probably go Cosmos. I would probably do Cosmos and this is Cosmos and Sui. Well, hold on. It would be between Cosmos, Sui, and H-Bar. Let me explain the play. H-Bar is at 9 cents. That's grand. Beautiful price. Sui's at 87, down 16%. We saw it over $1 within a month. Okay. Cosmos is $1.89. Cosmos stakes at 20%. 18 to 20%. Sui is 87. And H-Bar is 9. I would probably roll into Cosmos. Take that staking out every month and get you some H-Bar or Sui and let that stake. You've taken a bigger stake. You've got 20% off of it. It's 20% a year. You've taken that you've taken that funding from that and you've rolled it into 2 other coins and you're using those as stake. You're expanding the bag. That's what FUMA would do. That is a play. That is definitely a play. And then with that Sui bumps above $1, you take the profit from that, change it back to Cosmos, and use the Cosmos stuff to build it up. Because the name of the game is building the bag. That's the name of this game, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Now that we've got that done. So if you're, again, I'll recap it. FUMA, what would you buy right now? Cosmos, H-Bar, then Sui. And then I'd probably, even though it's a little high in price compared to what we've seen in the past, I'll buy some Stellar. Stellar, they've said, the news has come out. The DTCC is rocking with them, and it's going to continue to rock. And you could just keep moving. That's the play. So there it is. I gave you a jewel. It's not financial advice, but I just gave you some tips on what FUMA would do. That's what FUMA would do all day, every day. And when we get off today, I'm going to make that play because I haven't taken my earnings from Cosmos and done anything with them for a month. I was waiting for the market to drop out, and I see it's dropped. We're going to rock like that. All right, let's go take a look at our ETF tracker real quick. I was doing some reading earlier. I heard there was some outflows, but it didn't really say. So let's take a look. We're got 120 million. 1,207 that's a lot of money in the second ETF. $1.29. It's not a bad XRP price. You can still get it. Yeah, that's the other thing. You can also roll that Cosmos. What my thought process also is, if Cosmos is higher in price than XRP, you take the profits, roll in that XRP. When XRP gets higher cost per coin than Cosmos, you take Cosmos and buy something else. That's just me. But that's even a good play because you can stake the XRP right now, or wrap it and flare and stake that. So okay, let's take a look. We got some decent numbers here. Let's go over here. Did they release? I think it is the first. Yeah, it looks like they probably released that a billion XRP today. Okay, we're gonna gobble that up. We're gonna eat that. 14.2, 25 billion on exchanges. 14 billion XRP in exchange. USD value. Okay, 21 billion. 19. They're tracking only 19 exchanges. That means that it's small. Well, I mean, they're not tracking a very, very, very small one. That's not too bad. 14.3% supply. Not too bad. The numbers are dwindling again. We probably should start taking screenshots. So in a month from now, we can start looking over this and saying, hey guys, this exchange really is bleeding off. But that's what they're rocking with. So We got the numbers going down, of course, and we're able to track what's on there. All right. Look at the ETFs. Let's take a look. There's a 7 count. Bitwise has got a 343 million worth of XRP. Canary Capital's at 294 million. Okay. We got some good numbers. So it doesn't look like the outflows were that bad. Then you got it in DeFi. You know, I really believe the people who are messing with DeFi, they just hard-headed. And I'm one of them. Hard-headed. We're like, we've got our main bags to the side. Let's put this to work. We hard-headed. We just trying to get some more. Now I'm going to tell everybody, the market is trying to shake you out. I do believe there's some influence on the market that don't want a lot of people in crypto, because it's like, hey, they changed the fiat to a digital asset. Some of them are digital commodities. We don't want them to win. Just be strong. Save what you can and go from there. All right. Yeah, this is the ETF tracker. I don't have to drop it in the chat. Y'all see this all the time. This is what I'm going to do. Let me turn this music off for us. I got to reshare the screen because we don't want nothing crazy happening. Because it always happens on this show. Something crazy always happens. All right. But I texted Lemi the other day. And I think I said this to you guys before. I said, Lemi, man, what's going on, man? You're running out of content. So Lenny dropped the bomb on me. He was like, man, I got content. What are you talking about? And I was like, you got content? He's like, yeah. I've been releasing songs. You just didn't know about it. I'm like, oh, man, I'm sorry. So we're going to rock some stuff with Lemi today. Here's one of his new joints. This song is Breathe, Think, and Heal. I want y'all to realize when the market drops, we all panic. We feel hurt. But you need to breathe, think, and heal. So here it is. We got XRP, Lemi. I'm gonna just rock it. Here we go.
Breathe slower, think clearer, heal deeper. Your breath sets the tone, no succumb to the Grand Reaper. They trick people, it gets lethal. I know you see stars in the stripes, fly like an eagle. Not literally, but fly the mindset. It's a lot to digest. When the track's over, I'll digress. For now, let me dive in Trey songs. What kind of frequency these folks on? Life starts with breath, sit back, reflect. So many are too quick to stress. Chemical imbalance, war on food and health. I'm my own doctor, lock the dread just like a roster. Zodiac sign starts with aqua. Light waves, a tsunami. They playing games, no Konami. Psyop typhoon, they think most of us is coons. Token Negro, lo and behold, I'm a hero. Quadruple my digital dash up from a couple C-notes. Walked into your trap and took over, yeah, I'm Debo. They worthy of a Jenny Craig meal on a Friday. Sitting sideways, literally. Because of weight, can you imagine folks dying every day because of what they ate and in denial about it? Because it's a family tradition. A lot of these people went to church. Let's just call it true religion. Sickening. Breathe slower, think clearer, heal deeper. Your breath sets the tone, no succumb to the Grand Reaper. They trick people, it gets lethal. I know you see stars in the stripes, fly like an eagle. Literally. Because of weight, can you imagine folks dying every day because of what they ate and in denial about it? Because it's a family tradition. A lot of these people went to church. Let's just call it true religion. Sickening.
Oh yeah, man. That is XRP Lemi, or he's going by XRP Lemi. Breathe, people. Think, people. Heal, people. You got to do it all. You got to do it all. So tonight's technology we're going to talk about and I'm probably gonna do a question and answer session for you guys today, is centralized exchanges. So there's a centralized exchange we all rock with. And for the new people watching, when you buy crypto, there's two types of exchanges to purchase from. You can get a centralized exchange and a decentralized exchange. Today we're talking about centralized exchanges. The key to what a centralized exchange is they use KYC, that's know your customer, meaning you sign up with a username, a password, an email. You have to verify who you are either with a passport or a driver's license or some form of ID. Well, when you go on a centralized exchange, you can purchase different crypto there. And on centralized exchanges, they'll hold your crypto as well, right? In a hot wallet. Decentralized exchanges, some of them do it, none of them do it. We can talk about that later. But on a centralized exchange, they'll hold your crypto in a hot wallet. Now, the key with a centralized exchange is if the exchange goes away, that's not your crypto, it's theirs. They just treat you like a debtor. So that's why we preach and we talk about cold wallets and warm wallets, right? But a centralized exchange would be like an Uphold. If you go and look in my link section, I've got a link for you to go to Uphold and get you an account. They'll give you some money, for you to trade or for you to keep. And same thing, right? But Uphold is one of those centralized exchanges. A lot of people and Ripple rock with Uphold because during the time when Ripple got kicked off all the other exchanges, Uphold was the only one, maybe a couple others, but none of the bigger ones, that would let you buy XRP off of it. Also, if you go on here, they kind of give you, of course, they give you market prices and so forth. But if you go onto this website, they give opportunities for you to learn about crypto, which is pretty good. You don't have to necessarily sign up, but you can go and you can learn, look at the courses and so forth, right? And then also we have another centralized exchange called Coinbase. This is a very popular one. Binance is one too. Now, a lot of us rock with Coinbase because Coinbase does something that we all probably need to go take a look at. What Coinbase is just like Uphold, you can buy crypto and store it there. But Coinbase, if you go onto their site, they'll let you take classes and give you free crypto for those classes. And guess what, guys? I haven't checked on this in a minute. So I'm probably going to have to log into my Coinbase account and see if there's some free classes for FUMA to get some free crypto. Because I was really rocking that. And I think a lot of us were rocking that way. But Coinbase is a centralized exchange. You can go onto Coinbase and you can buy crypto and you can hold it there. You can also swap your crypto. Now, for the newer people, with these two exchanges and others like it, when you swap crypto on exchanges, will keep recording it for you. And also they'll help you out with the end of your tax year when you got to report how much profit you made or a loss. So you can swap on Coinbase and they'll tell you and help you out with that and so forth. Now, the cool thing about centralized exchanges, they're very simple and easy to use. Very easy to use. You'll find everybody in the chat uses them. Some people in the chat like Coinbase. Some of them like Uphold. Some of us like crypto.com. Some of us have Caleb and Brown. All of those I have links for. If you look on the main page or go to the sauce, there's links for you to get signed up. But we all use them. Now, I will tell you this. Have multiple exchanges you deal with. And the reason why is because during a bull run, if you want to sell, some of the exchanges you may go to may not be working properly. It happens all the time. And we're still kind of mystified at that. But anyway, it happens all the time. So the great thing about having multiple exchanges is you have multiple exits, multiple on-ramps, and most exchanges don't offer all, they do offer a lot of the same products, but some have their nuance. Like Gemini. Gemini for me is the only place I can buy Tron. So I buy my Tron on Gemini, move it off, and I stake it. But so for the new people, today's technology, and for us older people, we're talking about centralized exchanges. I'm just using Uphold and Coinbase as an example. You have Binance, you've got Kraken, you've got Gemini, you've got crypto.com. So for the newer people, just like crypto, there's not only one, there's multiple. Now, what's important for FUMA is that he can take the crypto that he buys those in his exchanges and move them off and hold it himself. And I think Big Bro 10 do the same thing. I think Turple Nurple do the same thing. I know Tony Bags does, and so forth. So, again, today's featured technology is centralized exchanges. On the next show, and I'm not sure when we're gonna rock it. I'm thinking tomorrow, but I think I need a day off. We'll see. But you know what? We'll give Tuesday off. But I think Wednesday we're gonna go over some decentralized exchanges, and I got some good ones for you. Thanks to Camo Joe. Now that we got through that, are there any questions? And I think, chat, what we're going to do is I'm going to start taking a specific day, play less music, and I'm just going to take questions from you. Hey, and just let you rock off. Like, yeah, we're gonna put FUMA to the test. And if I don't know something, I'm not going to guess it, but I may research it for you. So, without further ado, let's get into something else here. All right, so we'll get away from these. Again, if you are interested in getting on Coinbase or anything I've mentioned here, go ahead and check the links. I'm pretty sure I got a link for it where, it's like one of those things like, you sign up now with this, you get $100 and so forth. If you need a cold storage wallet, we got links for that. Please feel free, especially for the cold storage. If you use one of my referral links, I'd appreciate it. But the cool thing is you get money for using referral links. That's why I really signed up for it. It was like, okay, I can help everybody out. So let's take a look at this one. This is one I found. I think
the U.S. is ramping up tensions with Iran. Again, Congress just approved another one with $20 billion with no clear exit strategy.
What are we doing here, guys?
How do we pay for it? Same way we always do, print more money.
Inflation's up, wages are flat, and Washington's still writing blank checks for war.
They print, we bleed.
They print that paper like it ain't blood. Funding war machines, sending boys to the mud. Got a flag in the yard and a coat in my hand. I don't bend to no banker, no man. While they build their towers and burn our pay, I'm stacking sats every single damn day. This ain't cash, it's war money. Bought with blood, not milk and honey. Ain't no peace in a central plan, so I hold hard truth like a red-blooded man. From Charlestown to DC's gate, you can't inflate. Why stay up late? War money, and I won't comply. Cold wallet, warm heart, head held high.
What the hell, guys? What does Senator Lumens think about this?
Got kin and friends that fought and fell while they printed our dollar straight to hell. But I ain't playing the game no more. I'm on blockchain, they can't ignore. I don't need your deals or your fake bailouts. I got Bitcoin freedom and a rural route. This ain't dead, it's war money. Built on code, not stolen money. Ain't no leash on a sovereign soul when you ride or die on the digital gold. No more lies, no more theft. Just 21 million, I'm here to death. War money, yeah, I stand alone. Rebel chain, red clay, freedom zone.
that was a shorty, but it was a goodie. That was called War Money from the Bitcoin. I believe that was Bitcoin music. Let's take a look. Who was that from? I think that was, that was Bitcoin Records, man. That was War Money. I saw that one. Excuse me. I saw that one. I was like, you know what? It's got a little kick to it, a little spunk. It'll move us up, move us around. I got to play it. But I did drop this video I want to show y'all today. Let me show you this too. This was kind of dope. I'm going to play it for you. If you didn't see this, it popped up on the channel, But hey, it is what it is. You don't like it.
DJ Romeo the King presents the Blockchain Collective. One block, many chains, one movement. From hip-hop to country to reggae to R&B, pop, EDM. There's something for everybody. We don't follow trends. We build legacies. The Blockchain Collective. Get the album or individual tracks now at directdrop.shop. DJ Romeo the King presents the Blockchain Collective. One block, many chains, one movement. From hip-hop to country to reggae to R&B, pop, EDM. There's something for everybody. We don't follow trends. We build legacies. The Blockchain Collective. Get the album or individual tracks now.
Woo, that was fire. I was half asleep when I saw that video. I got the text. Hey, FUMA, I made it. I did it. I'm like, hold on, man. Let me call you back, man. And I'm laying down. I hit the button. I'm like, call him back. Hey, what's going on? I'm like, oh, can I drop it now? The reason why I have to call some of y'all when y'all send me information, I am notorious for dropping stuff when I'm not supposed to drop it. So I have to call people and ask them, is it okay? Or am I reviewing it? Or am I about to put it on? So if I call you, if you guys call me and have me do something, and this is for everybody in the chat, I usually will have to call you back because I usually don't remember if you told me to drop it or not. So, because, you know, Nina says I can't hold water. She's like, you can't hold water. But she really say some other stuff. She'd be like, you can't hold, you know, blah. And I'd be like, yeah, you're right. So anyway, but like I said, everybody, the cool thing about that is this is Romeo's project. Go ahead, scan the QR. Do what you got to do with it. It's pretty dope. And so forth. All right. I just wanted to show you all that. We'll be dropping all kind of stuff in gems. But as far as Romeo and Tails, they'll be back. They'll be back. I'm working on some other people to come do some interviews for you, but I thought y'all would get a kick out of that. So let me get back to the game right here. But I thought y'all would like to take a look at that. We can get a chance. It's just a dope ad, too. Go ahead and give them some love. They deserve it. All right. So as I was building this show for y'all, it became apparent to me. It was like, you know what? You got to start playing some, how can I say it? Some oldies, but some goodies. Because we've been diving, y'all. This whole last couple months, we've been going diving. We've been diving in other things. So we always going to play what we play. But I said, let me get this one for you. Let me get them something good that they would really enjoy, want to be a part of, and bring it back to you guys. Here we go. Yeah.
Look, don't trip by the dick. Weak hands losing grip, missing all the gains. We ain't been the same since. It's not in the bag, I'm picking it up. You gonna be mad forever, giving it up. Shit out of luck. Elon always flooded. Proof of work don't work cause it's not up in the budget. Buying all the dips, I ain't worried about nothing. About to take a trip, you can catch me by the ocean. We'll be up quick, homie, don't trip. Holding through the pain for some big gains. Jump up on the train before it switch lanes. Go against the grain, do your own thing. Another dip, now you calling it quits. You sold your bag while I'm stacking my chips. Increase the stash till the rockets blast. On that buy low and send it. YouTube trending. Diamond-handed crypto bandit, don't get offended. When every day whipping the Lambo just like it's rented. Trying to see who's in it, but the window's really tinted. You know it's hot or strong or you did wrong. Selling off instead of betting long. Don't trip by the dip. Weak hands losing grip. Missing all the gains. He ain't been the same since. It's not in the bag, I'm picking it up. You gonna be mad forever, giving it up. Shit out of luck. Don't trip by the dick. Weak hands losing grip. Missing all the gains. He ain't been the same since. It's not in the bag, I'm picking it up. You gonna be mad forever, giving it up. Shit out of luck.
I ain't tripping. Been getting bags, double up my profits and triple up my vision. They try to hold us down like a prison, but we cut through all the FUD with precision. We inching, big bags I'm getting on the moon mission. On the mother shit, bags packed and I'm loving it. The price dip, I'm stuffing it. You ain't getting none, nah, you ain't upping this. When they dip it low, then dip low with it. Water in the streets, gonna need a surfboard. When they flip the switch, gonna need an earth port or a silver board. Up in the skies, keep praying to your lords. Tails be the pilot, hit the gas, let it floor. Smoke coming out the windows and the doors. Party on the mothership, champagne pour. Got a full tank, watch us all soar.
Don't trip by the dip, weak hands losing grip, missing all the gains. He ain't been the same since. It's not in the bag, I'm picking it up. You gon' be mad forever, giving it up, shit out of luck. Don't trip by the dip, weak hands losing grip, missing all the gains. He ain't been the same since. It's not in the bag, I'm picking it up. You gon' be mad forever, giving it up, shit out of luck.
You know, don't trip by the dip. Don't trip by the dip. Oh, y'all thought I was going to let it roll into that next one for you, didn't you? Nah, not tonight. We got to save some of the pepper for the new sauce. We got to save it. So please hit the like and share this with everybody on all the social media platforms. We're going to try to run up the numbers, get over 500 subscribers by the end of the month. End of June, I want to try to get over 500 subscribers. So if you can, invite your mama, the dog, the cat, make more accounts, do what you got to do. But let's see if we can run this bag up on them. Let's see if we can run it up. So now, as I was going through and building the show, because I got to build this thing like a log cabin, you know, tree by tree and so forth. I was going to use another reference, but I'm going to hold off on those. But as you go and you build stuff, you realize what needs to go into the pot to make a stew. So building a show is like making a stew. You take a little bit of pepper, a little bit of garlic. You need some type of meat. Maybe it's possum, because we're doing stews and we country. So we may throw some possum in there. May throw some beef, some pork. You know, maybe we may go make some dumplings. So we're going to throw a little flour in there to, you know, make it a little thick. You know, then we're going to do all kind of stuff. So one of the things I like to throw in here is some news, you know, just so you don't hear it's me just babbling on, right? So, of course, one of our primary sources of news is News Now, but we don't have to go that because I already broke through. So this one is there's a website called theblock.co. I'm going to actually take this article and I'm going to drop it in the chat for everybody to have it, just so you can see what FUMA was reading. And it talks about XDC. And that's why I tell everybody, I say, hey, XDC, they're not talking, but they're doing stuff. And people are finding out and they're writing articles. So the title of this one is XDC Network is bringing trade finance on chain, the $15 trillion opportunity. $15 trillion opportunity involving the XDC network. Well, you're like, well, FUMA, for all you new people, I don't even know where to get this XDC. So you can get you some cold wallet storage, get you a decent for this one. It'll run on Ledger, but it's a little bit of a hassle to set up. But you get you a decent, and you can buy it using, I believe there's some apps like Topper or whatever, but you can buy it directly on there, or you can go on to Uphold and buy XDC and so forth. But to make a long story short with this, they're sitting down with people, reading white papers. And this one says, on the latest episode of White Papers, Travis John, head of institutional XDC Network, joined us for a Consensus Miami closing party to talk about the firm's mission to redo plumbing of global commerce. So this is the Travis John show. You can go over there and take a look at that. But it talks about the legacy finance system, and it talks about a whole bunch of stuff. But it just shows you that they're not doing big interviews. They're doing small interviews. They're not on CBS. They're not on NBC. They're not on any of the legacy media. They're doing YouTube videos. They're doing work, and they're overhauling the system. They, as in private and government, because you best believe these people are working with governments. They're not out here building software on the internet and just, we do what we want to do, and maybe it'll get adopted. No, they're working with governments to do this. They are. Because if they weren't, we all see the government cometh and smacketh thy people down. Even though your people may have been in the right, they'll come and smack them down, and they're not getting smacked down. So guess what it tells me? They're in the right. They're fixing stuff. Like even the SEC, right? Remember how hard the SEC was and they went rogue? Now, you're seeing the SEC work with people, but you're seeing them really go after the bad actors. The Ponzi's, the SEC all over them right now. They're not putting that in the news, though. The SEC is on these people right now. If you're doing the bad things in crypto, they coming after you. That's why I tell people, rock with good projects. Don't be malicious. And if you're going to do something positive, do something positive. This is no longer a space where you can sit here and do some bad things because you're going to get rocked. That's how it's rolling. Now, okay, so that's one article I'm going to give to y'all. Now let's go to this other one. And this is by Dark Defender. Now, this is what they're talking about. Again, Dark Defender says XRP, XLM, HBAR, and prices are skyrocket. And he starts giving his reasons why. And this is in the Times tabloid. So what's going on is this. You have crypto pundits talking to other entities or putting on Twitter. Other entities are looking at what they're saying. They're researching it. And they're saying, oh, this is newsworthy. This is worth generating an article and publishing it. And they're telling us. But we've known this. For you new people, we've known this. We've known a lot of this. And we're repetitively speaking it. And the reason why FUMA repetitively speaks this stuff to everybody, because everyone has a short-term memory, not only in crypto, but in U.S. politics or in anything. If you look at the news cycle, if you look at all your external pressures, most people don't remember a lot of things from last year. Now, XRP community, we remember everything. We like elephants. Oh, yeah, we remember when that person did us dirty. But a lot of the newer people, they may not have been here. Or they may say, oh, well, they're on this coin this week. Like, they're on the next one another week. I don't really coin hop. Matter of fact, y'all, we talked about coin hopping. It'll be detrimental if you trade out a lot. But these are the ones that we hold. And if you remember when I was talking earlier, what would I buy with $10? What would I do? I was like, hey, I'd probably buy Cosmos or XRP, XLM, HBAR. We're going for the long-term run, people. We're not going for the short term. So this is by Dark Defender, and it was just a post he made. And of course, they picked it up. It says all three move value support tokenization to some extent. And the niches are different, right? Talks about XRP with Bank of Japan, XLM, which we know is the DTCC, HBAR for enterprise and for its database of trusted layer. I'm telling you, with Chainlink on top of that, like I've been buying Chainlink, it's going to be ugly. But I think if you're here and you're seeing this channel, I think you're going to be okay. If you're new and seeing this channel, I would tell you, hit the like, subscribe. We rock every Saturday, no matter what. This last couple weeks, I've had some free time, so I'm rocking every day. I think I'm gonna rock every day, but Tuesday and Friday, just so I can have a day off. Because believe me, people, it is a little hard after a point. You're like, you got to get up, set up a show, and do everything. It's a little hard, but you need some days off. You need some research. You need to have a good time. So, with that being said, we talked about what to buy. Now it's our strategy: how much, when, our accumulation, and so forth. Now, with that being said, without further ado, I think I have something pretty smooth for y'all. Y'all gonna like this one. This one is pretty smooth. Here, let me hit this for you.
We have the technology to allow every financial institution on the planet to settle with every other financial institution in a compatible jurisdiction in any asset in seconds for less than a penny. Just think about this. Anyone who's made a payment knows that we're nowhere near that today. But imagine every financial institution settling with every other financial institution in seconds for less than a penny. For less than a penny.
For less than a penny, exchange value plenty. A change in wealth will help out many. Green Zone X, a crypto heavy. No more recycling with all them levies. Get the plastic out the water, let the flow steady. XRP army is always at the ready. Steady as she goes, meet the highs and lows. IOV means IoT, like, whoa, let's go. ISO 200. Deuce, break the chains loose with the standard code. Scary G, he's the one that's gotta go. Let the heat gate cards fold. You're a frozen status quo. You can thank the crypto. Fintech though for the open window. Feel the breeze, we can breathe. Oh, step in the door. 3, 2, 1, yo.
France, Japan, UK, Italy. Doesn't really matter cause I got bags XRP. Anywhere I go, my nana let you stay with me. Dumped all my fiat, no need for paper currency. Buckle up, we the new elite. About to use GZX to buy private beat. Crash my mega, yeah, hope the next one don't sing. It's a cold world of crypto gaming for the week.
Dropped out of college and I told the army no thanks. GZX about to blow, the song is the propane. Economies are fucked up thanks to Joe Biden. $6 for gas, those are iron ledger prices. When y'all gonna wake up? The Fed is not our savior. They keep on printing money but finding new ways to blame us. The mega yacht capsized, same tricks that work on those baptized. They was a cold so I left those guys. Jenny yelling, gonna hit my phone. I found a new way to keep America on the throne. I love my country, so please don't sue me. The way this all started, you believe it's a movie. I don't want the fame, I don't want the groupies. I just want the world to recycle truly. And this a new wave, so don't get left. Get a bag of XRP, you know it's the best.
It's the best in the West. It's the best in the East. It's frictionless. And the best will feast. XRP will never go hungry. SEC, why don't you just let us be? Do you not like us to be free? This is the XRP family.
France, Japan, UK or Italy. Doesn't really matter cause I got bags XRP. Anywhere I go, my nana let you stay with me. Dumped all my fiat, no need for paper currency. Buckle up, we the new elite. About to use GZX to buy private beach. Crash my mega, yeah, hope the next one don't sing. It's a cold world of crypto gaming for the week.
Any asset that's fundamentally transformative, we have the technology to do it. Now we just need to figure out how to drive the adoption. And of course, there's all the challenges with there's incumbents, there's regulation, there's inertia. You know, there's the big players who are really trying to defend. You know, if you're one of the largest banks in the world, you want to push pause or stop on technology. Because you're in the lead. So of course, like you say you love technology, but obviously you wish you could stop it.
Wasn't that a smooth jam? Wasn't that smooth? Do you guys? I'm gonna show my age on this one. Do you guys remember that artist name? I think it was like Jamiroquai or Jamiroquai or something like that. And he had that smooth sound. That's what that reminded me of when I saw that. I was like, man, that's so smooth. That's it. The song is so smooth. It's like you're on ice skates without the skates. And the reason why I say that, if you know how to ice skate, FUMA can ice skate, believe it or not. Ice skating ain't that smooth. Virtual insanity. Man, that's it right there. That's how I was like, that is smooth. I like that, but okay. So let me show you guys this real quick. So let's go. So this is our featured content creator. This is Linda P. Jones. Very famous in the space. Very nice lady. I don't know her, but from what I hear, or you know what? Let me be quiet. Let me tell you why I'm gonna be quiet. I've probably have met her, or because I meet people, and then I'll say something to Crypto OG, and he'll be like, "What are you talking about? You met him yesterday." I'll be like, "What are you talking about?" He'll be like, "No, you met her. You was talking to her about this." So I'm not sure if I've met her or not. I probably have, or I probably haven't. It's a 50-50 until Crypto OG tells me I've met people, or Marvin tells me I've met people. Because unbelievably, I've had long conversations with people who didn't realize who they were till I've gotten in the car. And I'll tell you an example of that. I'm going to veer off topic. I saw Mr. Zam. And I call Mr. Zam and I talk to him every now and then. We don't talk every day, but I'll call Mr. Zam. So I was at a little after party and I'm talking to this gentleman. Nice dude. We just talking, having a good conversation. We're driving back, me, Marvin, and his cousin. We're driving back. And I'm like, man, he goes, I go, man, where was Zam? He was like, what are you talking about? He was in front of you. I'm like, are you serious? He's like, dude, you talked to Zam for about an hour. I had to text him like, man, why didn't you tell me that was you? Blah, 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 blah. We could have got deeper. He was like, Mr. Zam was cool. I was like, man, I feel like a jerk now. So that's how FUMA is mentally some days. So whatever. But Linda P. Jones, she's very excellent. She's got some great videos. I would tell you guys to go check her stuff out, man. Go check her content out. Very smart lady. Very invested in Ripple, XRP, the whole thing, and so forth. Let me drop her in the chat. But she's our featured content creator. She's got a lot of great content. The great thing about her content is it's very office friendly. So you can be at home, on the road, wherever. Got your kids. You can put her content on, and you're gonna learn something. You're going to learn something. This isn't a content creator where you're not going to learn something. With Linda P. Jones, you are going to learn something. You're going to learn something not only about crypto, but other topics that she talks about here, right? I would tell you, tap in. Tap in. I'm tapping you guys into this stuff because as FUMA meets new people, builds relationships with different people, different organizations, I want to bring it to y'all. And when I say making relationships, like I'm meeting some lifelong friends, some people I could call and bounce stuff off of, and vice versa. So as I make those friends and those connections, and we're going to always stay positive, I'm going to hook y'all up. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these people that I'm meeting, they know it all. They know a lot more than me. A lot more than me. And sometimes they're like, hey, FUMA, you need to move this way. Let me show you this. This is what you missed. You got the big picture, but you missed this little detail. And I want to bring those details to you guys. So if you get a chance, tap into Linda P. Jones, listen to her content. She's got a lot of great stuff. And it's somebody, you know what? I wonder if we can get an interview. OG, if you're out there, I would need you to put in the call. Crypto OG, if you're out there, I'm going to need you to put in the call to see if we can get an interview. But we'll keep rocking on. I'm working on some interviews for everybody. For us to go. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate you too. I think again, one day I think I'm going to do. I call it the J Claver session. I'm just gonna sit up on the screen and let y'all ask questions and try to answer for you. I'm not gonna do it today though. And please don't play Stump the Dummy with me. Like, yeah, let me see if we can just knock FUMA off this pedestal. I'm not on the pedestal. I'm sitting in the chair. So you can again tap into Linda P. Jones. She's a great content creator. She's also a great speaker, really deep into finance. Is a Ripple investor and an XRP investor. Take a look. She's great when it comes to this finance stuff. So without further ado, I think I got something else for y'all. Let me double check that. All right. Oh yeah, this was pretty dope. I like this one. I played this one earlier for myself. You guys are gonna like this one.
I waited too long for doors to open. Sign my name just to feel broken. But now I've seen the other side. A chain of truths I can't deny. No wires, no fees, no face. Just code that moves with grace. I don't ask, I don't plead. This time I choose what I believe. No permission needed, I'm already free. My keys, my voice, my digital heartbeat. No permission needed, I'm out of the cage. A signal, a chain, I write my own page. They sold the silence, called it peace, but I found value they can't seize. The blocks don't care what name you wear, they just record that you were there. No wires, no fees, no face. Just code that moves with grace. I don't ask, I don't plead. This time I choose what I believe. No permission needed, I'm already free. My keys, my voice, my digital heartbeat. No permission needed, I'm out of the cage. A signal, a chain, I write my own page. They can't see. The block remembers you lost somebody must burn.
Now that was smooth, wasn't it? That was smooth. That was smooth like Gary Coleman, smooth. And that's why FUMA had to get that one for y'all. All right, let's take a look at this. So our feature coin for today is going to be XLM. And let's look at the price. Then after we jump out the price, we're going to jump to the site. And just so we can show what's going on. So for the new people who are watching the show, what we always do is we look at coin price. The price of the coin, we look at the max, the mins, all that stuff. So for XLM, I'm going to show you how, for the new people, show you how to look at a project. Okay, you look at the project and say, it's at 23 cents. Okay, let's max on CoinGecko means the in total time. So when it first came out, you can see it was probably came out, it was probably much more zeros. So let's say it's 00, but year to date is 23. And you can see where it's okay, it's almost hit $1. It's gone to 80 cents or 60 cents, but right now it's at 23. So if you look at it for this, for the new people, let's look at it by the year. Year to date, or excuse me, 1 year flat. So just gotta wait till this cycles through. Let me see if I can get it to go faster. So for 1 year, okay. Oh, you saw it was at 50 cents at one point. Okay. And then it came back down. Now it's at 25. So you say, okay, well, you know, it was at 50 cents. Is it still a buy? We don't chase green. We don't chase green here. We chase red. So, but is it a buy? Anything for me under $1 is still accumulation because I've bought at 50 cents. So, with that being said, okay, yeah, maybe this is a little bit, maybe there's other picks, but we're concentrating on Stellar. So you're like, okay. And then you come down for this is for the new people. You look at, okay, 24-hour range is 23 cents, 27, 7 days. It's been at 14 cents. Okay. All-time high is 87. That was over 8 years ago. All-time low over 11 years ago. Okay, is it a buy? Well, if you don't have any, yeah, it's a buy. But then you're like, well, FUMA, what does Stellar really do? That's where you get to coach their website, right? So you can go to these different coins websites and take a look at some of the stuff they're doing. They'll give you the use cases. Like for Stellar, it says payments, tokenization, on and off ramps, aid disbursements. Aid disbursements. Y'all remember when they was using Stellar in Ukraine? Okay. And then they have a way for you to start building on it. They got communities, meaning they have like I think they have a Discord. They had something else I stumbled upon, but they've got blogs and so forth. So Stellar for the new people is people like to say it's the little brother to XRP, which may be the case. I don't care. I always looked at it as it's just like XRP. I've had to buy it. I try to buy it. Matter of fact, what I did, my position was I knew I had a set target for XRP, the amount I wanted, and I set the same target for XLM, but I got the XLM bag quicker because it was much less in price. So I had a whole bunch of ISOs I had a set target for. I was like, I want all of this out of these. And then I start buying XRP, and I was like, hold on. Instead of buying the XRP, I can just knock this one off. So I was able to knock them off one by one, and then later on get my XRP target. So that you may not want to use that method. It doesn't matter, because if you look into the FUMA Boy channel and Crypto Therapy channel, there's a section down there called the sauce. If you go to the sauce, it's a OneDrive. I started putting pictures in there, but there's an Excel spreadsheet to help you track and target your cryptos like XLM, XDC, and XRP and other ones. And you can change the title. But that's why I do the target thing, everybody. But this is the the Stellar website. I will tell you guys, I periodically will go to these sites. Let me tell you why. Because before it makes news, you know how web admin people, they got to push code. They like software people, they got to push code. I've gone to websites and seen stuff on websites before it was published in mainstream news. Because people are looking at the news. They're rarely going to these sites, these websites. I tell you, go to the website, see what they have, because they'll also tell you about new software releases for their blockchain, as well as they'll tell you about new wallets and so forth. So tonight's coin is XLM, also known as Stellar Lumens. We got crypto music to it. I don't think I have any tonight, but we're going to play some. We'll find it. So XLM is our featured coin. So let's get into some more music. I think I got something pretty cool. Now, I know that the country has got some issues with other countries right now. And we just going to rock past that, y'all. We're going to keep it positive, and we are going to rock past that. But sometimes, I think this song kind of gets us, and we're like, man, they knew what they were doing. Check this out. We're heading with these coins. We break out of here.
We headed for that breaking point. Please don't get left in the void. Please don't listen to the noise. We headed for that breaking point. We headed for that breaking point. Please don't get left in the void. Please don't listen to the noise. We headed for that breaking point. Starsea troopers, Starsea shooters, rocket boosters, 3D brown, but we 5D super. Call me that big back spooper, getting coins like Cooper. Blockchain suit up, here they come, them bag intruders. Grab them rocket shooters, we gonna need more recruiters. Too many robots and computers. I'm off into my rocket ship, I'm going lunar. Adios, bye glitches, and see you losers. In my Starship Cruiser, I'm just a lost soul, trying to find my way home, but I didn't lose hope. I think I'm almost home. We headed for that breaking point. Please don't get left in the void. Please don't listen to the noise. We headed for that breaking point. We headed for that breaking point. Please don't get left in the void. Please don't listen to the noise. We headed for that breaking point.
XRP is the truth. Better get you a bag. That's just something you gotta do. That's trash, time to analyze. On some high when the finish rise. Headed for that breaking point. All the extra noise, just avoid. Got my bags in storage while we waiting for just tourists. While he's snoring, I be soaring. Ain't ignoring, space exploring. Models pouring, models flooring. The whole world, I gotta tour it. Get them bags and secure it. I'm alive if you don't do it. Tell them bags we headed to it.
We headed for that breaking point. Please don't get left in the void. Please don't listen to the noise. We headed for that breaking point. We headed for that breaking point. Please don't get left in the void. Please don't listen to the noise. We headed for that breaking point.
Break up to make up, that's all we do. ISO to Z. XRP, XLM, XDC, Algo, and IOTA. Government issue cryptos, better load up for it's over. Got my hands up, no Jehovah, but I'm chilling with my B. First crypto reggae nursery rhyme album, bumping crypto at DC's.
That was breaking point, people. I know you feel it. You're headed to the breaking point. Don't do it. Don't sell. Don't sell. Don't sell. All right. We've got one more for you tonight, and then we're going to wrap it up. And I'm going to see you guys on Wednesday. So here we go. You'll like this one. This is pretty good one. Of course, I hit it in the wrong location. So let's just do it over here. We're going to wrap this one up, and here you go.
Every Satoshi counts, growing day by day. Dollar cost average, that's the only way. Through the dips and peaks, I keep my focus clear. 100 million sats, that's my goal this year. Stack, 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 until I'm a whole coiner. Every set's a step towards my goal. From 0 to 1, I'm on my way. Building my future step by step each day. Adding to my store. The halvings come and go, but I just hold tight. Diamond hands forever through the day and night. They say I'm crazy chasing digital gold, but I see the future that's about to unfold. Peer-to-peer freedom, that's what this is for. Every set I'm stacking opens up a door. Stack, 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 until I'm a whole coiner. Every set's a step towards my goal. From 0 to 1, I'm on my way. Building my future step by step each day. One day I'll make it join the whole coin club, but even when I'm there, I won't ever stop. Cause every set matters in this Bitcoin life. Stack forever, that's my battle cry.
Wasn't that smooth, man? That's the Crypto Donkey. So I found that channel and I was like, whoa, they got some cool stuff on here. So every now and then I refer back and say, oh, okay. They got some good views. They got different personalities, different sceneries, background. They got some cool, smooth music, you know. So, you know, after last night, it's hard to do a show. I know y'all looking for some more fireworks, but after last night, I took a lot out of FUMA. And I was like, man, how do I beat that? It's like you got to slow the tempo down. So everybody, tomorrow we have off. We're gonna put together a show. We're gonna rock Wednesday and so forth. Again, like, subscribe, share this out. Go into the sauce. I did put that picture of the of how to explain crypto to people that I showed you guys a couple days ago. And for you new people, go into that folder. And I tell you, You can you can keep the picture, put it on your phone, and when you're explaining crypto again, you can hit the major bullets on there and so forth. All right, we're gonna get out of here. For all you guys in the chat, I love you. I appreciate you. For all you lurkers, and I see the lurkers. I can't see who you are, but I can look at these numbers. I'm like, the numbers of the people that's showing up to the show and chatting are totally different. I appreciate the lurkers too. We call you guys lurkers. There's nothing wrong with that. I used to lurk. I lurk on people's channels to this day. But for you guys out there who are, I call it lurking, who are just observing, hey, thank you for rocking with us. We appreciate you. And come anytime. Please share, like, subscribe, give it to your friends and family. And we just enjoy it. We enjoy being here with you. I'll have the music published out tomorrow. So for all you new people, if you're watching a show and you're like, man, I just want to listen to the music, I don't want to have the whole show. I create a music playlist as well on the show, or excuse me, on YouTube. So you can just go listen to the music we play. You don't have to hear all the rest of the stuff. But without further ado, I'll let y'all go. Again, thank you all very much, and God bless you. And keep rock on. Let's keep doing this. Peace.
Yo, you made it to the end, and that means you're officially part of the FUMA Boy'Z fam. Big thanks for watching. If you vibed with the video, smash that like button and share it on every platform you know. Twitter, IG, TikTok, even send it to your grandma. Every click helps us grow and keep bringing the... So until next time, stay real, stay curious, stay FUMA. Peace out.